Hey Aries, this is your bi-weekly reading. So we are taking a look at the period of time from the full moon on December 26th. So right after the Christmas holiday, if you celebrate Christmas, and then up to the new moon. So we're looking at full moon to new moon. We're looking at waning phase of the moon. And that is on January 11th. So that is the period of time that we are reading for. Feeling this card here. I like that. Okay, awesome. So let's take a look at what is coming up here. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. These are really short videos to help kind of guide us through. Instead of a longer month overview, we're looking at 2-week increments of where you can put your time, energy, and attention into that's going to be of the most benefit to all areas of your life. So when we're looking at the waning phase, what we're taking a look at is kind of like, I think of it like a cleaning house. It's like where you need to put your attention to clear out, clean up, do any of that kind of stuff, or wrap up any kinds of projects or releasing things like launches, any of that kind of stuff, right? So that's what we're looking at here. So what we have is being pointed out to you is your third house. So yeah, it's the house of communication. It does say that it's the house of communication, but it's a lot more than that too. It's also your like neighborhood, like your neighbors or your the places that you frequent, that you go to on a regular basis, where like you probably recognize the cashier at your market, or like your local farmer's market or something like that. Like the places that you normally go where you kind of see people and you can like nod hello, like that kind of neighborhood. Your siblings as well. And by the way, where you frequent, the places that you go like on a daily, regular basis, that also means online. So if you are like maybe somebody who works in social media, and so you frequently are in conversations with and see people on a daily basis, interact with them on, Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is, right? So that's what we're talking about here. And so if you were to bring this like into what we're talking about, right, with the waning phase of the moon, if you were to put some time, energy, or attention into this particular area of your life, look at, I would say for the waning phase, look at any things that, especially having to do with communication. Maybe you have siblings that you need to have a conversation with, or maybe it's local people, or maybe it's just conversation period. But taking a look at what needs to be cleaned up in this area, like what needs to be cleaned up, what needs to be cleared out. Are there any things that need to be like wrapped up, especially as we're here in this phase, finishing off December of 2023 and moving us into the beginning of January, where that new moon is going to be. And so it's kind of like the perfect time to look at this. I feel it's well timed to see what needs to be wrapped up, what open loops are there that you can focus in on and clear up, right? So, and then we have like some of the, we could say guidance or advice that's actually coming through, and that is with the Sun card, and what I love about the Sun card is it's just about vitality. Like it is this, I think of the level of not feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders that comes through in the Sun card. It's just such an amazing feeling card, right? You're just free. The weather is amazing, naked, bareback on a horse, like sunflowers everywhere. The sun is shining. You're, smiling. You feel free and open and happy, right? It's just like that level of, it reminds me of being a kid, when you're just, or even just like youth, like early 20s, where you're just kind of thinking like, wow, you might have responsibilities, but it's not as weighty as it gets further on. So it's just like having a break from that. And so the way that I feel like this is coming together is really just kind of pointing out to you like, hey, if you are to have, like, let's say that it has to do with conversations that need to be had. If you were to have these conversations, it could relieve a lot of pressure or like undue responsibility, or just alleviating any kind of heaviness to bring you into a place where you feel like more freed up by having had those conversations or addressing those things. Maybe it's not a conversation. Maybe it's something to do with siblings. Maybe it's like, yeah, maybe you are really involved in local community. I don't know what it is, but like just try to give you, like, this is a collective reading, right? For Aries, Sun, and rising signs. So obviously if it's landing for you and it's hitting, then it's your message. If it's not, it just doesn't happen to be your message this week or this 2-week period of time. I would go check out, if this is your sun sign, go check out your rising sign and see if that resonates more. One-to-one readings are always going to be the best way to do that. So I hope that this feels helpful in helping you navigate this last part of the 2023, moving us into 2024. By the way, if you are wanting to book the year ahead readings with me, especially if you're trying to get in for January, I would book those as soon as you can. Just so you know, I am considering at the time of filming this, extending the winter solstice like special, like discount, sale, I don't know what to call it really, promotion, into maybe the first of the year. So depending on when you're watching this, that might still be going on. But if you want to book the year ahead astrology readings, or if you want to book year ahead tarot, we can do either of those. You can find that down below. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give the video a like. It really does help me as I am building this channel. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please do share it with another Aries. If you know an Aries and you think that this like hits the spot with what you know about them and you think that they should see this. So I will see you guys in 2024, I guess.